we... So earlier today, I made a video talking about, why your coworkers are not your friends. And, basically, you know all those stories on TikTok and stuff where they're like, this so-and-so worked for, like, this many years, and then their they just gave them, like, some chocolate bars, and that's it, and it's like... It's kind of like that, right? But it's just, it's so stupid, too. It's like, I don't know. When I recorded the first video, I was really emotional, which is one of the reasons why I'm going to redo the video. I don't think putting something out while I'm not in the right frame of mind is probably a good idea, so we won't do that. We'll redo the video. So it's just... it's silly. But my 3-year anniversary at my job was yesterday. So I keep looking over here because the webcam picture's right there, but my webcam's right there, so... But, like... And I can look right here and see it, like, on my phone, but, like... I don't know, I keep looking over here. So if I'm looking this way... I don't know. Yesterday was my 3-year anniversary at my job. This isn't my first job. It's probably not gonna be my last. Right. And honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be a big deal, or even care about it. In fact, I was expecting to celebrate it myself, with just an extra drink or two at the end of the night, and maybe an extra toke, and that was gonna be how I celebrated it. This is gonna be like, pat Michaela on the back, she did 3 years here. Good job. Right, and I have a disorder, right? I have BPD, so like, I struggle to regulate my emotions, so like, being here for 3 years hasn't been easy on me. It hasn't been easy on the people I work with either, I would say. So it's like, it's just, being there for 3 years is an impressive feat. Now, it's not the first time I've been at a workplace for 3 years, because I've worked for 5 or 6 years at a workplace. I tend to have this cycle where, if I don't quit within the first year, I'm gonna stick around for like 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6 years. So basically, like, if I stay longer than a year, I'm basically gonna be there for 5 to 6 years. So like, I'm on my 3rd year, so I'm only like halfway through this cycle there. And, I work really hard there. I'm the back of house. I do the dishes, I bus the dining room, I do their prep for them, I help them out in the line occasionally, right? Like, I'll do the barista drinks and get all the drinks ready for them. That's the most I'll do. I don't really do too much with that. But, like, I'll go bring them stuff for their line, I'll get their dishes, I'll bring them dishes, I will bring them prep, I will make sure that they don't have to worry about prep during rush. Because it will just be there for them. Right? Like, I'm just really on it. To the point that, like, managers have even told me that, like, the place would be different if I wasn't there, and if they don't want to deal with it if I'm not around. Right? I'm a really hardworking employee, so... And I do it because I like feeling like I did a good job at the end of the day. It's not really because I want to prove that I can do it with my disorder, or because I want to be better than everyone else. There's no other reason for it than just, I want to feel as good as I can feel, and then what makes me feel good is doing a good job. And when I go home at the end of the day and everything's done and I feel like I did a good job that day, I did everything to the best of my ability, like, I feel great, right? And I'm ready to get up into the next day, right? And so, I wasn't really expecting anyone to do anything. But apparently somebody my manager brought in a cake. So, I wasn't, I wasn't, you know, I didn't really want to like overreact or make a big deal because I didn't want to assume it's for me, but it was probably because it was literally like on the date, right? They had like anniversary dates on the wall, like it's literally like says this day is the day your 3-year anniversary, like it literally. So like I knew, but I like didn't know, right? So then I'm just kind of sitting there waiting for somebody to like open it and cut it or say something to me, right? And nobody really says anything. And then eventually, like, this other girl who I don't really think likes me very much, like, her and her friends group, I don't think they like me very much. Like, frankly, I don't think anyone likes me. So, she just kind of, like, points at the corner and was like, oh, so-and-so's looking for you about that. And she just points at the cake. And so I'm just like, okay. She's like, is it your birthday? And I'm like, no, it's my 3-year anniversary working here. And she just turns, she kind of has a face, and just goes back to what she's doing. And I'm like, you're not gonna say congratulations, or thank you for sticking around, or you do a really good job, so awesome, or anything like that. Like, you're just gonna make a face and then go back to what you're doing, and you're not gonna like open the cake at all and be like, okay, let's have some of that then. Like, literally just a point in the face. I'm just like, okay, right? And then I feel like I was just like by myself there, and I'm just like expected to be by myself enjoying a cake, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this by myself? There's nobody here to enjoy it with me, and now I feel like no one, like, you had the girl that didn't like me point it out to me. And I'm just like, okay, what do I do? And on top of that, they like cut everyone's hours for that day, so there was like next to nobody there, right? And so like, it was hard to get back there to even do anything with it, right? Because it's just like managing my job and everything while no one was there. It's just like, I don't know. And so like, I don't know, but my irritation grows as the shift goes on. But I try to just like wait till the end of the shift, and then once I get out of there, I let it out in my car and I cry. Because like I said, that's where the BPD comes in. And then I leave. Right, and I just like, I'm so tired. Right, I like drink one beer and take one like smoke, and then I'm like, I fall asleep. So it's just like, I didn't even do anything at night. Like, I just went to bed, and like, and the next day I get there, right, and then the night shift ate half the cake. And I'm just like, what? And then, so I'm waiting for somebody to drop the info on me, because I know it's a matter of time. And I moved the cake from they left it right on top of my backups for my drinks, too. So, like, I would have to sit here and stare at it for the first, like, 2 hours while I'm prepping. And I'm like, I moved it to the other fridge. So it was, like, out of sight where I wouldn't be able, I put it in the employee, like, fridge. So it's, like, not near my shit. And I'm like, I don't want to look at that all day. Like, that's insulting. That's an insult right there. And, I just kind of, like, I get a little irritated immediately. I'm just like, God, like, I didn't even want you guys to acknowledge it in the first place. But if you're gonna be like this about it, like, and you're just gonna, like, you're making me feel like this is just made to make fun of me by this point. Like, are you making fun of me? Are you fucking with me now? Are you just fucking with me because I'm one of your hardest working employees? What are you doing? Right, and I know, like, I'm not the most well-liked person. The person who works the hardest probably isn't going to be. But it's like, people still talk to me and engage with me, and like, I still work there every day and I laugh with these people. So it's just like, it was just so like, it's just weird, right? So it's on top of my backups. I move it. I'm pissed. Right. And then eventually the same girl that pointed it out, the cake yesterday, was like, did you see that so-and-so, your coverage for your shift, came in and he immediately just opened the cake and dove in and ate it? And I'm like, yeah, I noticed. They only left half left for us. And I was like, by the way, you can just throw that out. I don't even want it by this point. Right? I'm pissed off about how that was handled yesterday. I'm not happy about how you guys handled that. It made me feel more upset. I don't want to go home and cry at the end of my shift. Like, you know, I did after my 21st birthday when no one showed up. You know? Like, I don't want to deal with that anymore. I'm 31. I don't want to deal with this shit. Like, fuck you. Like, just don't do this to me. I didn't say the fuck you part, but I was just like, I basically was like, can you throw that out, please? Because, like, and I made it very clear that I wasn't happy with how yesterday went down. And then I went and took a 15-minute break. Because I was just like, I need to go calm down. And then I cried more. Of course, a 15-minute break is usually code for crying in the car, but... Right, and so, like, it goes on, like, I go on lunch break, I come back, oh, I go on lunch break and order a strawberry banana smoothie, right, on top of them eating half my cake, right, and then just, like, insulting me by leaving it in front of my fucking backups, which is, like, actually a food safety violation, now that I think about it. On top of that, you don't even realize we're out of bananas, so I can't have my lunch, and now you have to refund me. And I'm just like, can you just give me my money back? And I also ordered these Asiago croissant twist. I didn't get those either. Right? So, like, I didn't get anything for my lunch that day, and I had to go over and I basically had popcorn and some goldfish. And thankfully, I was really upset, so I wasn't really that hungry, but it still was just like, it was just like getting kicked in the balls when you were already down. It's like, why? Of course, we're out of the ingredients for the food that I'm ordering for my lunch after you eat half my cake. Do you not see how this seems a little bit? Like, now that was unintentional, I know that, but it's just the coincidence of it happening pissed me off too. I was just like, God, I'm already in a bad mood, right? So then some of the night shift shows up, right? And then they're trying to, like, be like, we could eat the cake. Oh shit, I just named her. Fuck. Now I have to cut this part of the video. My manager said, or I can bleep it. I'll cut it out. I literally did that in the first video. I was like, I can't do that. Fuck. Alright. My manager said, oh, so-and-so can have it instead. And I'm like, why would you do that to somebody? Why would you bring a cake in, refuse to acknowledge it to them, not even congratulate them for the event that you're gonna do it for, and then give it to somebody else? Right? Are you fucking with me? Do you want me to quit? Is that what this is? Because I will if you want. Like, like, all you have to do is say it and I will literally find another job for you. Like, and then I just keep getting gaslit throughout the rest of the 2 hours that I'm there, because from the people that, like, some of them that eat the cake. Right, and even my disorder's name gets, like, thrown out, and I'm like, another violation right there. You're not even supposed to be naming my disorder when I have accommodations for it, because you're violating my privacy. And it's against, you know, there's a whole thing where it's like, you're not supposed to, your managers are not supposed to tell everyone else what your disorder is, and they're not supposed to talk about it. And it was, like, named out there, like, someone was like, your BPD doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole, and it was like, I haven't done anything to you people. You ate my cake that you refused to tell me about, and I have done nothing but cry to myself about it. And I've done everything you needed me to do today. I did half the prep for you. Like, I did everything. Like, what are you talking about? I'm just like, ugh. And the whole story, right, it just reminds me of one of those terrible TikTok videos that I literally watched just to make fun of and make myself feel better, and yet here I'm living in one, where they're like, just remember your coworkers aren't your friends, and it's like, yeah, I felt like I already knew that, but now I really know it. I've always been big about personal boundaries at my job. Like, I don't talk to people very much sometimes. You know, I'm very quiet and I'll give people some information I want them to know and stuff. And I've been fucked over at other jobs and stuff, so I'm just very cautious. So, like, it's just no amount of caution helps, I guess. I don't know. The moral of the story is that your coworkers are not your friends. Oh, and your workplace is not a family. You have one family, and you choose your friends in life. So freaking remember that, guys. You choose your friends, and you have one family. And work are none of those things. It's fucking work. You go in to do a job. Yeah, that's the ridiculous clown show. I'm like, so I'm pissed about it still, but I'm just like, I don't even want to think about it anymore. But I want to make like this thing. I think I'm gonna try to bleep the name out. I'm gonna edit the video. But the first one didn't turn out very good because I was emotional. And more stuff happened after I recorded it, so it was like... But yeah, your coworkers are not your friends. They're not your family. Fuck. And you know what? I'm not gonna be that petty person that wants to be like, turn to the camera and be like, fuck you to the people that did this to me. Like, no. Thanks for trying. Really. I'm out.